In this video, we're going to see Byron Donalds completely expose the media and Democrats for what can only be described as a desperate attempt to incite sedition against the president. Let's watch the full clip, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
Are you comfortable with President Trump's comments about Democratic lawmakers saying that they have engaged in seditious behavior?
Stop. They haven't engaged in seditious behavior. That mess you just heard over there about not being intimidated, no, the intimidation came from them when they launched their stupid video that nobody asked for, that nobody was talking about, to try to get clicks and likes. That's actually a bigger problem that's going on in this building behind me. Everybody wants to be a star now. Everybody wants to be on social media. Everybody wants to be on Fox. Everybody wants to be on CNN or MSNBC, and that's the stunt that they pull. The president is correct to call it out for what it is, because for them, and I honor their service to the nation before they came to Capitol Hill, but for them to now go out and tell our troops and the members of our intelligence community that it's okay to disobey orders, that's obscene. They would never tolerate anything like that when Joe Biden was president, when Barack Obama was president, when Bill Clinton was president. They would have never tolerated anything like that. So now they're going to feign outrage because Donald Trump responded to their words that do yield to insurrection? Please.
But the president has been...
Stop. No. And this is where I'm going to push back. Because what they are doing is trying to throw literally a grenade into the room. It goes off, and then they're going to claim outrage? They have no moral standing to claim outrage because they decided that they were going to be cute and put out a TikTok video trying to get likes, trying to demonstrate that they're tough enough to stand up to President Trump when Donald Trump is the commander-in-chief, not Mr. Crow, not Senator Slotkin. They are not the commander-in-chief. And like I said before, they would not tolerate any Republican launching any video like that when Barack Obama was president of the United States. You know it's true. I know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. But now they want to feign outrage and have everybody come and ask them how they feel. Man, stop. We're tired of the games and the charade. The American people are looking for real answers on energy, on immigration, on affordability, but they want to be cute. So yeah, I'm not going to give them any standing about, well, how do they feel? That's BS. They knew what they were doing. They created a political stunt to get a response. And they didn't like the response.
In terms of what the president said, are you comfortable?
The administration using oil and gas leasing?
Yeah. Look, I think when it comes to Florida, we've been clear in our state. We do not want drilling off of our coastline. And so we're going to work with the administration to still protect Florida's coastline.
So sure. Are you comfortable with what the president said, suggesting that members of Congress should be put to death?
No, but the president also said that they should have to actually stand by. You have to investigate those words. What they're calling for is sedition. Sedition. Let me ask you a question. What are the penalties of sedition in the United States of America? What are they? The president's not calling for it, but they're the ones that started this foolishness. And I will grant you, this is a foolish political stunt created by people who are trying to get their name ID up, who are trying to demonstrate that somehow they're the standard bearers for our constitutional republic when their own words are in violation of our constitutional republic. You cannot have elected members. I don't care about your politics. This is not even a political deal anymore. You cannot have elected members tell our military men and women, tell the members of our intelligence community that you don't have to follow orders from the commander-in-chief. That is nuts. And as people who actually put the uniform on and serve this nation, they should know better. But they're playing politics. That's what's wrong.
Can I ask?
Sedition. He actually said it, and honestly, he's right. I mean, watching that, it's just, wow. The media, right? They always try to do this thing where they ignore the arsonist and blame the firefighter for using water. The reporter is standing there, clutching their pearls, trying to trap him with this death penalty question, acting like Trump is the problem. It's so transparent, but Donalds, he doesn't flinch. He just looks right at them and flips the script. What are the penalties for sedition? That moment right there, that is how you handle these people. He forces them to acknowledge the reality of what these Democrats actually did. Because let's be honest, telling the military to disobey orders, calling that a PSA is a joke. That is a mutiny. And think about the arrogance of it. You have Jason Crow and Alyssa Slotkin, who, yeah, they served And we respect that, but now they're politicians chasing clout on TikTok. They are literally treating the United States Armed Forces like it's their personal plaything for social media engagement. Oh, let's make a viral video telling 19-year-old privates to question their orders. Are you kidding me? It's dangerous. It's beyond dangerous. You're messing with the chain of command. And for what? A few likes? A spot on MSNBC? Donalds hit the nail on the head when he called it obscene, because it is. You are putting young soldiers in the crosshairs of a court-martial just so you can look tough to your donor base. It's sickening, really. And then there's the hypocrisy. I mean, we talk about double standards all the time, but this is next level, the Obama standard, right? Can you imagine just for a second if a Republican congressman went on camera in 2012 and told the troops to ignore Barack Obama? The media would have lost their collective minds. They would have been calling for arrests. They would have been screaming treason from the rooftops. But because it's Trump, oh, it's just brave dissent. Give me a break. It's exhausting, isn't it? The gaslighting, they throw a grenade into the room. I love that metaphor Donalds used. By the way, they pull the pin, toss it in, and then when it explodes, they stand there covered in soot, acting like they are the victims. Oh, why is the president so mean to us? Maybe because you just tried to incite a coup? Just a thought? They feign this outrage, but it's all fake. It's a performance. They knew exactly what they were doing. They wanted the reaction. They wanted Trump to punch back so they could run to the cameras and cry about how unhinged he is. It's a setup. And Byron Donalds just tore the curtain down. He showed everyone exactly what's happening backstage. And legally, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but 18 USC whatever, seditious conspiracy, hindering the execution of the law, it sounds pretty spot on to me. When you actively conspire to stop the commander-in-chief from doing his job by telling his subordinates to ignore him. I don't know what else you call that. Sedition seems like the only word that fits. It's just refreshing to see a Republican actually say it. No hedging, no, well, my friends across the aisle. No, just straight up. You are breaking the law. You are betraying your oath. It's about time someone had the backbone to say it to their faces. Because at the end of the day, the stakes are massive. We're talking about national security. We're talking about the stability of the greatest military on earth. And these Democrats are willing to burn it all down just because they lost an election. It's pathetic. And the media? They are complicit. They are right there holding the gasoline can. Notice how the reporter didn't ask one question about the propriety of the Democrats' video? Not one. It's always, how do you feel about Trump's tweet? Who cares about the tweet? Focus on the mutiny. Whatever. Byron Donalds won that round, hands down. He exposed them for the frauds they are. They can cry outrage all they want, but the American people see through it. We see the game. And honestly, we're tired of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.